in either stance, that's a real problem for Canelo because he will just be switching, and you don't know where the shots are coming from, and it's so easy for him to do so. And I think the thing that really made me appreciate him is there's many times where I've seen people try and trade with him and slug it out and...
I don't know if it's reachable for him. If anybody can do it, it's him, and I'm contradicting myself. I just don't see it happening, you know? Could it happen? Yeah, it's boxing.
Terence Crawford is reportedly teaming up with Gennady Golovkin as he gets ready to face Canelo Alvarez, and it's creating a lot of buzz in the boxing world. The two are said to be focusing on boosting Crawford's punching power, timing, and overall fight strategy. With Golovkin's experience in his corner, this partnership could give Crawford the boost he needs for one of the biggest challenges of his career. Analysts don't see Terence Crawford as just another boxer, they see something special. He has a rare mix of speed, perfect timing, and the ability to read opponents like few others can. Crawford is famous for switching stances mid-fight and adjusting his approach on the fly, a skill only a select group of fighters have ever mastered. Many experts call his boxing IQ genius level, saying he breaks opponents down with surgical precision. His adaptability and awareness in the ring set him apart, making him one of the most impressive fighters in the sport today.
But if there is anyone who can do it, it's Terence "Bud" Crawford, a man who survived getting shot in the head, for God's sakes. Like, he is not normal. He is a wizard of boxing. He's got genius IQ, one of the smartest boxers I've ever seen, and he can do it all. He's had over 40 fights. I can't ever remember seeing him, like, shook or worried. I mean, this is, you know, trained killers trying to take his head off, and he never looks out of pocket. He is like a rapper who just turns up and figures out his lines on the fly and still makes it sound like the best song you've ever heard. Like, that's how amazing he is. Like, I've never seen anyone who can fight out both stances the way Crawford can. I mean, he looks so natural in either stance. That's a real problem for Canelo because he will just be switching, and you don't know where the shots are coming from, and it's so easy for him to do so. And I think the thing that really made me appreciate him is there's many times where I've seen people try and trade with him and slug it out, and you know, when they stand in the pocket and they just go for it. And even in those situations where usually both of you are getting hit, he still manages to hit and not get hit. It's like he's in the Matrix. And this isn't against average fighters. This is against the best in the world at 4 different weight classes. And he's made it look easy pretty much every time he's moved up. I think in the Errol Spence fight, that was a fight that was supposed to be 50-50. The pressure was on. A lot of people thought he was going to lose that fight. He made that look like a boxing lesson. And the reason was when Errol Spence would throw a punch and not get out of the pocket quick enough, he would make them pay every single time. And if people are worried about Canelo's feet being slow, if there's anyone who can punish that, it's Terence "Bud" Crawford. In terms of weaknesses, these guys, they don't really have weaknesses. They've just got things that they maybe not as amazing at. That's the level we're talking here. Canelo has been accused of being a bit of a slow starter, and, you know, that could be a problem in this fight.
Michael Fox recently broke down the upcoming showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, saying Crawford's only real disadvantage is the weight. Moving up to face a naturally bigger, stronger opponent like Canelo is no small task. The size gap could let Canelo push the pace physically and make it tougher for Crawford to trade power shots, but aside from that, Fox believes Crawford has the edge almost everywhere else. His footwork creates angles that throw off aggressive fighters, and his sharp jab controls the pace and sets up clean combinations. His timing is elite, letting him take advantage of even the smallest mistakes. Most of all, his fight IQ stands out. He's a master at making adjustments mid-fight and switching strategies as needed. Fox says that if Crawford can handle the physical pressure and keep Canelo from dominating with power shots, his skills could take over. In that case, Crawford has a real chance to outbox and beat the Mexican superstar.
I would like to see Bud pull it off. The thing about it is, I think the only disadvantage Bud really has is the weight. I think he has all the skills and attributes that are required to beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo's kind of flat-footed. You've seen the fights with Bivol and Laura and even School, who didn't do much, but you see that movement irritates Canelo. You know what I'm saying? When dudes that know how to control the range and stuff like that, he didn't look like the world beater. You know what I mean? The motherfucker that sat in front of him, them dudes that sat in front of him, we see what he did with him. You know what I mean? But guys like Bivol, who was bigger, but he bouncing in and out. Laura, motherfucking landing counter lefts, and he's circling out, and that shit was fucking with Canelo. Floyd, it probably killed Canelo that Floyd was always only an inch away.
Yep.
Just a little step back, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, God damn, I feel like I missed by a mile.
That's crazy because he didn't use no movement.
Right.
He stood in the pocket on it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Triple G was. You said G? Triple G?
No. I said Floyd didn't use no movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. He was always where he needed to be in the ring. He was always where he needed to be in the ring. I'm in there to land, then I'm just right here. In there to land, but now I'm right here. It was a bad motherfucker, Joe. Like that's what we gotta understand. Floyd was a bad motherfucker. But the movement, having good feet under you, helps against Canelo.